I'm looking for someone who can help me fix the design of my Korean dating app. There are lots of issues with my app, not only the UI and UX design, but the server side and client side as well. But the most urgent part that I need help is the UI design, how the application looks like. Personally, I myself don't even use my app to look for a partner, so you can see that my app is not functioning very well, right? Even so, this app has helped me a lot on financing my travels for a good while, as I'm not making any money so far from my social media, including YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. So I'm entirely dependent on my app income for my travel expenses in Latin America. You might be wondering how come I delayed fixing my app so long when my travel expenses are entirely dependent on my app. That's a good question. I guess I want to say that I wasn't so greedy, but the truth might be I have lost passion on my app for a long while. There was a time I was ambitious on my app to make it the best Korean dating app in the market. But after I received lots of bad reviews from Google Play and Apple App Store, I was highly discouraged. And then I quit making efforts on improving my app. But I have constantly received advices that I need to fix this app. And if I do so, I will travel very comfortably with the doubled or tripled income from this app. My brother even begged me to change the design of the app to see the result. And this time, I took the advice more seriously than ever with the increased financial need. I have been dating a girl in Guatemala for a week, and I was pondering whether to make a reservation for a room without a kitchen for a good price, or with a kitchen with a higher price, as she preferred to cook on her own. That's when my brother urged me again, why don't you fix the design of the app and reserve a room with a kitchen with an increased income? I replied, that's true, but the internet is slower in that room. And my brother insisted again, why don't you fix the app and buy a faster residential plan, internet plan with your own money? And I completely agreed to make some efforts to make my app work again. That's why I'm making this video, to look for someone among my followers and subscribers who can help me on redesigning the app. To tell you more story, for those who are curious, I started this Korean dating app 4 years ago in 2020. I was suffering from the failure of my first app, Confío, a K-pop and K-drama online community application. After returning from my exchange program in the United States, I was so impressed by the power of the Korean pop culture worldwide, and I thought that it would be nice if there is a more sophisticated all-in-one mobile app where Korean culture fans can communicate and make friends. Unfortunately, the app was a complete failure. But I got some insights from my users because I had a group chat feature in the app. And I soon realized that my users' desire to make Korean boyfriends is much bigger than the desire to make the same gender friends, female friends. So I developed another application called Korean Dating. The Korean dating app went far better than my first app, Confío, but I didn't make good money due to the bad design. The idea was cool. Back then in 2020, there was no app on Apple App Store and Google Play dedicated solely for dating between Koreans and foreigners. There were some Korean friends app, but not Korean dating app. That's how I reserved the app name Korean Dating on Apple App Store, where a duplicated name is not allowed. I was actually a pioneer who saw the opportunity that there is a niche market for dating between Koreans and foreigners. I was also the first to come up with an idea to verify the authenticity of Koreans, because I realized that foreign girls wanted to see if this Korean guy's behind the phone screen is a real Korean or a fake from the other parts of the world. I observed this need from the foreign girls who wanted to date Korean guys, but again, the design of my app was so poor that Korean guys didn't want to verify the identity with my app. Not to mention that there were not many users who made a payment to use my app. Despite all these hassles, my Korean dating app has achieved remarkable milestones such as 200,000 downloads on Google Play and 130,000 downloads on Apple App Store. While there are more males than females on most other dating apps, my Korean dating app has more females. To be precise, 3 females per 1 male. So the female and male ratio is 3:1. And there were more than 200,000 accumulated registered users with more than 3,000 monthly new users, coming from the United States, Brazil, the Philippines, Russia, Mexico, Korea, and so on. Last but not least, most of my users are so young, so the audience was mostly the Generation Z. With that said, I'm making this video with the hope not only to fix the app but improve it greatly so that I can compensate those who want to help me on the design of the app and other parts. But truth be told, the app is barely making a small sum of money to finance my travel, so I can't promise an instant compensation for helping my app. But who knows? Some of my followers or subscribers might turn out to be a UI UX designer and could help me out in their spare time as a side project. And if I can improve this app greatly, I could move forward with the journey with them on my businesses. There were lots of things I wanted to do, although right now I'm mainly focusing on video content on YouTube and TikTok, aiming to be a Korean influencer. Dating back years ago, I was originally pursuing startups, admiring Steve Jobs and Elon Musk. We could talk about it when there's another opportunity. I hope to talk about it with my subscribers and followers not too far from now. See you then. Thanks for watching.